Man, we finally reached the end. Wow. The end of this chapter. Like, I did not see the fight ending this way, and Naruto versus Sasuke final fight finale. There's only one winner. Let's go. So only a portion of the chapter in the beginning was still the remainder of the fight and kind of bringing it to a climax, because the remainder of the chapter was kind of finally seeing what Sasuke thought all these years, because Sasuke's always been kind of like, I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking, or you'll get a little bit here or there, but you're never going to really know. And to finally see Sasuke's perspective on everything till now regarding him and Naruto, it was like, we finally got it, and it took this long to get it, but ultimately it was like, so this is what he was thinking when this happened, and this is what he was thinking when that happened. It's like, we finally got it. And I feel as though with this chapter, it did certain things that we wanted to see, because it looks like the Valley of the End just got completely obliterated. Like, their Chidori versus Rasengan explosion looks like it took out everything in sight. Everything was just crumbling. And it was just like, holy shit, like they fucked up everything around them. And it kind of like makes me think the way this chapter was done, last week's chapter when Sakura woke up, if you look, the sun is coming up and it's as if she slept like throughout the night. And I'm guessing that that was actually her waking up after their fight. So it was kind of like messing around with the time right now. When we saw Sakura, it was actually after the end of this chapter. So she woke up after their fight was over, and it was just like playing with us. So thankfully there was no interruption. And it was just crazy to see after, first of all, the QB kind of saying, don't let him take any more chakra. And I was like, wow, so the remainder of this chapter is going to be yet again another completion of the battle or whatever. It was just kind of, they're done. I mean, at the end of the day, there's going to be some people that, yeah, they wanted the fight to be longer. And yeah, I was probably one of those people, but to be honest, it's more realistic that it went out this way. It's more realistic that they gave one last, all they last had, and kind of got fucked over, and they were basically just helpless there, because they fought Obito, they fought Madara, they fought the tree, they fought Kaguya. They had so many epic battles with practically gods that this was all that really needed to be done. And we've already seen all their techniques. There wasn't no surprise here. We knew everything that they could do on their own, so it was kind of like all we really needed to see was them give it their all one final time. And just to kind of see Sasuke one last time say, yo, but for real, why have you been like doing all this? Like, what is it? And Naruto once again responded with, it's because I'm your friend. And just really was pushing forward at the end of the day, you know, the whole friendship thing or whatever. And it was what prompted Sasuke to finally give us what he thought of everything, and kind of how the reason why he did that all those years ago. We always like, you know, oh, we figured, oh, so he actually did want to help out his friend or his comrade, or we never really got a clear understanding of why he threw himself in front of Naruto. Was it to save Team 7, or was it that he really considered him a friend? What it was, and it was ultimately that he didn't want to see Naruto get hurt either. He honestly felt like that really was his friend. We've always seen, like, you know, just glimpses here or there, but we finally got his true thoughts on it, and that he actually did see Naruto, similar to how he saw his brother Itachi, and that he was envious. And we kind of like all suspected this. It kind of always been hinted like, oh man, you know, he's envious and he wants that power. But to actually hear him say it, and to hear Sasuke say one thing, which it kind of reminded me, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says, it gave me that same exact vibe during the Kid Buu saga when Goku was fighting Kid Buu and Vegeta said, today I humble myself and I gotta say, you're the best, Kakarot. When Sasuke said, I admit it, I lost. I was just like, I never thought that their final fight would end off like this, with them both being fucking dead practically, helpless on the floor, and Sasuke admitting that he lost, but Naruto's still ready to go. I'm like, oh my gosh, the way it was done, it was just, honestly, it didn't go down exactly how anyone thought. Like, nobody thought they were going to be there dead helpless without fucking arms. Like, that shock value at the end where they're monologuing the entire time. They even fucking passed out for a bit and wake up, and both of them are missing arms, and that kind of goes into the last Naruto the movie, because we see his, like, arm is wrapped up or whatever, so that means that that's a prosthetic, I'm guessing, or who the fuck knows? Is it made out of pure energy? I don't know, but in the last Naruto the movie, we see that he has like a bandaged up arm, and that's probably because it's not a real arm. And we even dove a little bit into the political things as well, with Sasuke saying, you know, just because it floats your boat that, you know, you say, let my friend back in, that doesn't mean everyone else is going to agree with it. And I think, honestly, at this particular point, nobody really knows what happened after they got sealed away. All they'll know is, oh, so Naruto and Sasuke saved us. So if they keep this under wraps, Kakashi, Sakura, Naruto, and Sasuke, then nobody can really do anything to Sasuke. All they can say is, well, he did some things before, you know, he attacked the Kage-sama or whatever, but he did end up helping to save us. So realistically, he can still kind of get away with what he did, and ultimately it's like, damn, man, this is the way it fucking ended. This is how it all goes down. Both of them just getting fucked up after one final clash. It's like, it's fucking crazy, honestly. It's like following this shit for over 600 chapters, basically almost 702 to go. And yeah, and just the way it was done in the end with both of them missing their arms, and we finally see it at the very end. I mean, it was kind of a little bit like awkward when I saw that. It kind of looked like their blood was shaped like a heart or whatever. I was like, trying a little bit hard there to push it, but overall the shock value was crazy, and the way it was done, I loved it. I honestly thought it was very different from how I thought originally it was going to be. Either, you know, a replication of part one in the end where one of them, you know, defeated the other and they're looking over with the rain coming down. It was like, damn, to see Sasuke finally humble himself and say, no, I lost. Like, I didn't see that one coming at all. And that's it, people. We reached the end of Naruto versus Sasuke. All that remains is to see, hopefully, an epilogue for the remaining couple chapters. But um, I don't know what else to fucking say, to be honest with you. I sat here for probably almost 4 years now. November will make it 4 years talking about this manga, and it's crazy to see Naruto versus Sasuke final fight. It feels unreal to me, honestly. And based on the last Naruto the movie, I don't really know if it's going to go well with Sasuke joining or whatever, because when we look at him in Naruto the last, he kind of looks like he's a vagabond rummaging the world. So he probably, even after, you know, everything is all said and done, he probably still won't stay in the leap, and he'd probably just be like, I'm not attacking anyone. I can't do probably too much because I don't fucking have one of my arms. But yeah, I'm just gonna be on my own from now on. Either that or the leap just says no. You know, at the end of the day, he went too far. We're not allowing him here, but we're not gonna go after him either. Let me know what you guys thought of this one. How do you feel about the ending? I personally loved and enjoyed it. I felt great way to go out with this final fight. Just to see that shock value in the end and the way it was done, I loved it. But what do you think? How do you feel about them both losing their arms, and what are you expecting in the remaining couple chapters of Naruto? And also, how do you feel about how the fight went down with Sasuke humbling himself, finally getting his perspective on things of what he thought this entire time when everything was going down? He was envious. He looked at him as a brother, as a rival. What do you think? And your overall thoughts of this? I'm just like, man, it's crazy. Honestly, it's unreal, because for me, you know, on the other side of the camera, you guys, you know, watch me. And, you know, it's been years, a lot of people watching me and stuff like that. And it's a whole different experience waking up in the morning on Wednesdays or Thursdays or whenever the chapters come out, and just kind of like giving my thoughts and getting your feedback. And now, I don't know, yeah, it's unreal. And your overall thoughts, but that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be awesome. I'm from that world, and as always, people, Naruto versus Sasuke, the end. One winner. Naruto basically won, but he didn't really need to give it that final push. Sasuke actually admitted it and acknowledged him, and that was the important part of it all. Have an awesome day.